I did text April.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, thank you.
I've got Kathy's number, but I left my phone at the office, so.
I can text
Is
her
there a
too.
set of bylaws, like do we have a quorum or?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a quorum, we're over 50% of the,
Okay.
yeah. So it's 11 o'clock, let's go ahead and get started. We have the minutes of the last meeting, which is Friday, March 10th of 2023. And so I will entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
Can I do that, although I was not here?
Sure.
Can I do that?
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. Minutes are approved. Notice or noted on the agenda that the meeting notice was posted Friday, September 5th. And moving on then to request to destroy records not on retention schedule. It looks like we don't have any of those. Is that correct, Pam?
Correct.
Okay. Or to transfer public records, we have none of those as well. Is that correct?
Correct.
So really what we're talking about is notices of destruction. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So start out with, there's a request by the assessor. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about that.
Well, there's just the one request, but that request included several items, and that's pretty much how all these are. Like
Okay.
the auditor, she submitted 2 separate requests, but on each of those requests were several items that
Okay.
were approved. And also the items here, even though there's a new rule that we don't have to necessarily get the state's approval, I still send all of those to the state. And there is an occasion sometimes when they will say, well, something is using the wrong schedule and it needs to be corrected. But everything listed here has also gone to the state and gotten their approval as well.
Okay. Already.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so this would be the next step. They're the final step, and then that would allow them to
Correct,
make those
yeah.
destruction. Okay. All right. So so we want to just go by office. Is that how you recommend we do that?
That would be fine. I just tried to put them kind of in, well, like with the county things, and then in alphabetical order. And then countywide, the school was one, and then the city of Marion. And there were items from the city building as well as the Marion utilities. And then Gas City, the city, county, the treasurer, clerk, and then the Mill Township Library, and then the town of Upland. I just
Okay.
kind of listed them in that way.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay with me.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. So with regards to the assessor then, what are they requesting that they have destroyed?
I had left all those over because it was a big box
Okay.
to carry over here. If we'd been over there, I could have cut it down. But yeah, they had, I can run and get that box if you would like.
Well, what do you guys think?
I would like to personally see what we're actually voting on to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I'll
why don't
go
we-
get that box, even though
need
they
help?
have they have all been approved by the state, but I can go get that box then.
Okay. Why don't we do that? We'll recess the meeting for just a minute.
Okay.
So you want to know what records I have listed? Get your steps in.
Pam's getting her steps in, yeah. Grant County workout plan that we have here. Okay, so yeah, so we're starting with the assessor's request. So we're back on, we kind of recessed the hearing, we're back. And during the recess, Kathy Foy, recorder, and April Laguerre, treasurer, have joined us as well. So we've got everybody but the school superintendent who had notified she was unable to attend. So what the request from the assessor is destruction of assessment forms from 2012 to 2018. There are 21 boxes of those. Form 115, a box of those, 2010 to 2013. Personal property forms 2013 to 2019, 16 boxes of those. Exempt application form 136, 2005 to 2013, 7 boxes of those. 103 ERA forms 2013, 1 box of those. Obsolete forms from 2010 to 2017, 2 boxes, and then inheritance tax forms from 2010 through 2013, 1 box. Right, and then we received from Madison Young, the county records program at Indiana, indicating that there was no issues that they had with this notice of destruction as well. So I don't know, would anybody like to review it, or I can kind of pass it around, or are you okay with me kind of going through and indicating? And if so, are we ready for a vote to approve?
So moved.
Okay, we have a second.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That one carries. Next one, we've got a couple from the auditor, and do you want to speak to, those? Or you want me to kind of go through them? Okay. All right, so, Angie's request are 2009 paid claims and expenditures, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013 paid claims and expenditures. So we have 16 plus 16 plus 15 plus 13 plus 15, whatever that math adds up to, banker's boxes, a lot, yes, a lot of those. And then 2004 to 2005 claims and expenditures, 1 banker box of those. 2008 homestead exemption forms, 1 box of those. 2020 and 2021 homestead exemption forms, 2 boxes of those. And then liens, 1 box of those from 23. I wonder if it's 2003 to 2008.
That would be correct.
Angie, would that be correct, rather than 23?
Yeah.
Yep, 2003 to 2008. Would you mind if I corrected that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm surprised the state didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, we received a notification from Ms. Young, no issues with the notice of destruction at the state level. And let's see. So for that request, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Okay, thank you. Second?
Second.
Okay.
Who seconded?
Motion and second.
And who first?
Shane moved.
Oh,
I
Shane
moved.
did, okay. All I heard was April, so okay.
Discussion?
Thank you.
All right, hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right. The next request is receipts from 2000, looks like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, and 12 binders for each year. Claim reports for 9, 10, and 11, 6 binders for each year, and 12 and 13 as well, 6 binders for each year. And then abatements, 5 boxes of those from 2006 to 2015. And again, approved by Ms. Young at the state level as well. So I will, anything else to add to that, Angie?
Not at this time.
Okay. Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, second by Kathy. You win.
I would.
All those in favor, discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, that motion carries. And then clerk has a lot. 115 requests.
You've been busy.
Yes, so do you want, maybe you could summarize, Pam, what it is that you're, rather than me going through every 115 of those?
They're mainly files that are, I guess you'd call obsolete. They're on the retention schedule, things that have been completed. You know, if there was anything that was still open, then of course those are not destroyed, but things that have been completed and over a period of time, so.
And are these, some of these scanned into, or
Yes.
they are all scanned in?
Right.
So they're available in Odyssey from an electronic basis?
Correct.
And what we're doing is just eliminating the paper files?
Correct.
Okay. And is that true then of all your requests, or do you have anything else?
For the most part of these, I believe, now there are some,
See, these are case files.
yeah, in the attic space that, that are just clear obsolete. They've been satisfied, and those, what we are doing is we're putting the case number in and saying that they were satisfied and destroyed on such and such a date.
Okay.
So there's record of that.
So those are typically civil cases that
Correct.
have had a judgment, and the judgment has been satisfied.
Correct. And in that case, the judgment, I believe they're scanning the judgment, but then the rest of the document there.
And just so everybody knows, we don't even have paper files anymore. So after we converted to Odyssey, then everything is electronic and and available to anybody through the MyCase applications. Those are case files as well. So all of these would be court case files then?
Right.
Yeah, okay. So do we, any further questions for Pam with regards to the case files? Why don't we treat the voter registration and election office separately?
Yeah, that's
Okay, so any questions with Pam regards to the case files?
Does that bring you up to the MyCase, the date, I mean, when MyCase was started?
We're in the process of, but
Yeah, you still got more to scan?
yes, we
Okay.
do. We do.
So yeah, I think we went in 2014. Was 2014, is that when we went to Odyssey?
Might be. I have to double check.
And then, and so everything after that was kind of filed electronically, and then, before that, then we've been selectively scanning stuff in over the years, and so, but still working on that.
Right.
This is,
Sure are.
and do you work backwards? Is that how you typically do it? Newer to older, or do you do it by types of cases?
Types of cases, I think they're the ones that are more critical. They're trying to work on those.
So probably criminal and divorce
Yeah,
cases, get those in.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like I said, my office is still stacked full of documents that they're working on, and we do still have some up in the attic that we are working to. When I came across the street, they were up pulling more things down.
And as those are scanned in, then they'll be subject to future destruction requests? Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Any good questions? Any other questions? All right, entertain a motion to approve the case files requests.
So moved.
Okay, thank you, Angie. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All right, motion and a second. Do we have any discussion? Second, Ms. Eagle. Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. Then you've also got some voter registration. Okay. So on those, we've got in 2019 records for ballot administration, voted ballots, election administration, and unused ballots. And there are 12 boxes of those. And then 2018 in 2020, ballot administration, voted ballots, elected administration, and unused ballots, and also 2022. And there are, looks like 27 plus 26 boxes and 5 bags plus 12 boxes. And then voter list maintenance 2019 and 2021. And there are 26 boxes total of those. And those were presented in May to Madison Young at Archives, and response indicating no issues with the notice of destruction on that. So, questions?
When it comes to ballots, whether that be, the general or the primary, is there electronically saved somewhere, like historical?
I don't believe so.
I think that'd be interesting to know that someday, that may be once, you may want to go back and research, like who ran for what.
We do have a book that
Okay.
my election deputy, Nancy, who is amazing, she does have a book that she puts all of those, the master copy in, and she
Okay.
does have all that information.
That's never destroyed,
Right,
but just
correct.
like the actual,
Yeah.
mail-in ballots and all that.
Yeah,
I just like, the
Yeah, the
Yeah.
history part stays.
Yep.
Okay.
yep, she's got that down there.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, all right. Any other questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
Okay, thank you. Motion by April.
Second.
Okay.
She can win this
All
time.
right, I'll give Dana. Okay, all right, discussion. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. And that motion carries. And then Kathy, the next is a recorder. Do you want to speak towards your request?
What I have down is budgets from 2014 to 2019, monthly and daily reports, 2017 to the end of 18, tax deed quietuses from 16, 17, and 18, personnel files from 2007 to 2014, and monthly quietuses from 2012 to 2017. That's it.
All right, looks like lots of folders and 2 boxes, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then, so again, Madison Young replied on August of 2025, no issues with the notice of destruction with that as well. Any questions? Want to know what quietus is? Anybody interested in that? It's a word you don't hear often. Entertain a motion. Okay.
Second.
Thank you. Motion second.
Angie and April?
Discussion. Angie then?
And
April. Yep. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, that motion carries. And then, April, you've got a couple you want to speak to?
I'll let you go right ahead.
Okay, I'll do it. All right, so April has requested excise 2011 to 2014, innkeepers 2018 to 2020, mobile home permits 2015 to 21, correction of errors 20 to 22, return to mail 2019 to 21, NSFs 2006 to 2014. Mortgage files, 2016 to 2022, permits, property tax clearance forms, 2012 to 2021, bank statements, 11 through 14, tax coupons, 13 through 14, government employees, lists, 2015 to 2019, daily file folders, 2013 to 2014. Check registers 11 through 14, treasury reports 94 through 2015, month ends 11 through 14, and outstanding checks 11 through 14. So any questions for April on those? Looks like lots of boxes, is that correct,
3 truckloads.
3 truckloads, okay.
Wow.
I take it stuff hasn't been destroyed in quite a while.
I'm gonna say yes.
And I should have said that, again, Madison Young replied on July of 2025 that notice of destruction is good. Okay. Any further questions? Entertain a motion?
So moved.
Okay, Dana?
Second.
Okay, all right. And so we had a motion by Dana and a second by Angie, and then discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. And that motion carries. And then we've got a request from Eastbrook School Corporation, or 4 requests, I should say. And what they are requesting is purchase orders and invoices 14 through 15, bank statements and reconciliations 14 through 15, receipts 18 and 19, deposits 18 through 19, collection sheets 18 through 19, ticket reports, stubs, and fundraiser reports 18 through 19. And those would constitute approximately 6 boxes. And then notice of job vacancies, uses of building forms, legal files, expulsion records. Job vacancies is 21, 2020 for building forms, legal files 18 to 19, expulsion records 16 to 19, employment applications not hired 16 through 21, medical records, employee medical records 12 to 19, Family and Medical Leave Act 10 through 19, absence forms 19 through 20, and cubic feet, they've got about 2 2/5 cubic feet. And then, let's see, we've got receipts, 18, bank statements and reconciliations, 14, worksite reports, 11 through 13, employers' quarterly federal tax returns, 11 through 13, quarterly contribution reports, 11 through 13, primary and secondary education payment transmittal, 11 through 13, wages and contributions, 11 through 13, WH3s, 11 through 13, WH1s, 11 through 13, 1096, 11 through 13, 1099 miscellaneous, 11 to 13, W2s, 21 through 23. And 12 boxes. And then accounts payable 13 to 15, fund reports 14, budget appropriation reports 14, revenue history reports 14, accounts payable check registers 14, accounts payable registers 14, payable warrant journals 14, payroll check registers 14, payroll distribution reports 14, payroll deduction reports 14, payroll direct deposit reports 14, employee history reports, it says 124, but my guess is that's 14 through 12/31/14. That should probably be a 14. And 15 boxes. So that's all of their requests submitted to the state. On August 11th, 2025, we received a response from Ms. Young indicating no issues with the notice of destruction. So, any questions? Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Okay. And motion by April, second.
Yes, second, sorry.
Okay, second by Kathy. And discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. All right, City of Marion, city government. And Dana, you want to speak to that at all?
I will let you do that.
Oh, let me do it, okay. All right, so receipts, 2008, 2018. vendors, 2013, utilities, 2013, vouchers, 2013, check registers, 2013. Then we have work-related injuries and illnesses, 8 through 10, applications not hired, 2021 and 2022, accounts payable, 2014, W-9s, 1991 to 2014, personnel records, 2009 to 12, and 12 boxes. 4 boxes of personnel records from 84, 85, 86, and 87. I was in college.
Sweet young thing.
Receipts, 2013, 2015, 2016, payables 14, check register 14, and receipts 2018. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 15 boxes. And then 4 boxes of personnel files, 1980, 81, 82, and 83. I was in high school.
Me too.
All right. Questions for Dana? In case you want to know what any one of those documents says, you can report on that. All right. Do we have a motion? Okay, got a motion, and then we have a second? Okay, all right, very good. Motion and second, discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign, that motion carries. Marion Utilities, right? And they are requesting 7 boxes, safety and education logs, 15 through 18, AP claims, 13, 14, 12, and then the balance of 13 as well. That's Xed through, so I don't think we want that. Again, state said no issues with notice of destruction. They just corrected some of the, okay, so they submitted a corrected, is what they did. Yep, okay. All right, questions? Motion?
So moved.
Okay, thank you. Second, okay, Kathy. All right. Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. And then we're on to the City of Gas City. Clerk Treasurer has one request. And the library has one request as well. So library is, library reports 99 to 2015. Voucher claims 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Employee time cards 11 through 15. Bank reconciliations 11 through 14. Receipt registers 11 through 16. Expenditure registers 11 through 15. Bank statements 11 through 15. Financial and appropriation reports 1989 to 2000. Total of 14 cubic feet. And then also desk collection receipts of an additional 5 cubic feet from 1968 through 2015. And then those were approved. They said wait to, let's see, there's a retention period for the,
Right, I think they wanted the series corrected, I believe.
and then July to
yeah.
December ones, they had said wait on those. So let's see, July to December of 2015. Okay, and so then, Ms. Vermillion had responded, we'll hold off on the destruction of anything from July to December of 2015 until January. So I guess what we need to do is approve destruction of any records prior to July of 2015. I think is what we would have to do that. So can somebody make that motion for us?
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. And then any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
So who made the motion?
Angie.
Angie
Okay,
did, and then
Angie.
Kathy. Yeah. And then for the clerk treasurer, receipt records from 2001 through 13, payroll records 1 through 13, time cards. So all of these are from 1 through 2001 to 2013. Receipt records, payroll records, time cards, W-2s, claims, check copies, warrant and check registers, deposit slip copies, annual reports, and general registers. And there's a lot. It's 13 plus 24 plus 12 plus 2 plus 26 plus 13 plus 7 plus 1 plus 13 books and boxes. Okay, so this is just the same, it's the same thing. And that had been approved by the state. So, questions? Motion?
Motion.
Thank you. April?
Second.
Second by Kathy. Discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. And then the final one is the Public Library of Upland. And just asking one box of basic accounting and expenditures from 2001 through 2014 was approved by Ms. Young on April 14th of 2025. So entertain a motion.
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
April. All right, discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, that's the meat of our agenda. Any unfinished or new business? All right, so we can adjourn.
May I just say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead, Pam.
Our last meeting, this is what we had, and those, I put copies of those in your folders. This time, we had, your folder would have been 2 inches thick. So I apologize, I should have brought the box over. I thought what I did would maybe work, it didn't, but, so next time I'll know. Even if it's 2-3 inches thick, I'll bring the box, so I apologize.
And it
thank
seems
you.
like we're in the process of working on destroying a lot of records, and so maybe we can, Pam and I can work on scheduling a new meeting at some point quicker, since it's been since 2023. Shane, do you have a feel for when might be a good time for the next meeting, how soon we would need one?
Obviously, Mr. Chairman, I believe that statutorily, we're supposed to meet once a year.
We are, yeah.
And so, I think, obviously if there's a lot of records, this depends, and maybe near December or something. Maybe
Okay. Yeah, so why don't we see if we can get something on the calendar for December, and then we can evaluate if we've got requests, and then if not, then, maybe we'll try and just meet regularly, sometime during the summer, so.
The other question I have too, I believe statutorily, we're supposed to notify via the minutes, right? The other units that would have destruction, for like the one that didn't qualify for destruction because of the dates. I mean, how would you notify them?
I touched base with them at the time. They
know, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's an
Yeah.
email exchange, and she's copied all of
Right.
those email exchanges and kept them with the
Okay, yeah.
requests, yeah. Okay, and that's probably a good way to do it by email, and then just keep those with all the requests, and then we got records of that
And
communication.
we're aware of the mandatory or the yearly meetings, and I apologize, last year just slipped by me.
Not your
So,
fault, I'm the chair. You know, I should have
had
done
a
that.
lot
Yeah,
going on,
right,
but
so,
yeah.
okay. We'll get it done next time,
Yep.
and let's shoot for December, and then we'll try and get more regular with that. Okay,
good.
anything else for the good of the order? All right, everybody go get lunch.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Second floor. Right.